Hey gang, it's Dusty Thunder again with another Reddit story for you. This one is, am I the astronaut for taking my daughters to Disneyland? I kind of already think I'm not, but my family is convincing me I am. I, 28 female, went on vacation with my daughter, 5 female, and my husband, 29 male, as a last vacation before we're a family of 4. I'm 7 months pregnant, and we wanted to spend our time with our daughter before her brother was born. When I was around 13, my mom, dad, and my little brother went on a Disneyland vacation. It was fun and all, until my dad left his phone in the hotel and they wouldn't give us it back. He had to get a new one, and my mom and dad were so upset that they never went back. I thought this was irrational since it was my mom's favorite place. We went at least once a year growing up. After that whole ordeal, my mom hated it. So when me and my husband wanted to go on a vacation before baby arrives, we decided to go to Disneyland for around 3 days. My daughter loves princesses and the idea of magic, so when we told her, she was overjoyed. I told my mom when we were at lunch together that we were going on a trip. When I told her it was Disneyland, she was enraged. I was extremely confused because I honestly thought she had forgotten about it. She called me a backstabber and just really rude words. She stormed out of the restaurant and I paid and left a few minutes later. A few hours later, my dad called me and screamed at me that
"This family doesn't go to Disney. If you weren't such a spoiled little bitch, you'd understand that."
I was shocked. It was my money I was spending and I thought everyone was over it. My mom texted me a long paragraph about how she would go no contact and wouldn't be my mother anymore if I still went. The trip was fully paid for, so I responded, okay, I guess you only have a son now, and blocked her. I've gotten at least 60 phone calls from family and a few texts telling me I'm wrong. We still went and got back yesterday. We all had a blast and my daughter rode her first big girl coaster. She loved every minute of it, so in my opinion, it was all worth it. So, am I the astronaut? We have a couple of updates, but let's talk first because I am sincerely confused. Most of all about this. So you go to a hotel anywhere, right? Leave something behind. Whether or not you get it back was probably a decision made by one person within that organization, right? One person within that hotel. Definitely not the CEO, not somebody in the C-suite, not somebody in exec management. It was one person that was like, yeah, no, or somebody took it, whatever. One person within that entire organization made a decision that has affected their entire family's lives to boycott one of the biggest companies in the world, to steal from their children something that had been a part of their lives every year. To take the actions of one person and to let it be that impactful is wild. Unless it's Kadarius Toney, who can't catch a ball to save his life. Sorry, I'm getting Chiefs distracted. That's weird to me. To have that amount of pure hatred and to have an entire family bought into it and to have this stamp that's like for life because of this one thing that happened, never again. Now, there have been some experiences that we've had that are so bad that I'm like, yeah, we're never giving that company our business again because this is just garbage. But it's never been because of one person's poor decision. Maybe there are some updates here that make sense. Yeah, it's a phone. Couldn't get his phone back, so they had to buy a new one. And from that moment on, it was Disney's the devil. This is Waterboy, where Mama says foosball's the devil, but there was a deeper meaning for her. Maybe there's a deeper meaning here. Let's dive into the edits. Edit 1. Whoa, posted this around 2 hours ago and I've gotten a lot of comments. First off, thank you for all of the NTAs. I was kind of scared that I was going to get attacked. I think once I get home, I'm going to unblock my mom and ask if we can meet up. We haven't spoken since all of this happened. Hoping we can meet up for lunch and we can talk. Timeout. Getting all of the NTAs is what triggered this. So does she want to meet up with her mom just to show her that the internet thinks that she's not the asshole? Game on. Also, I've been seeing a lot of comments where people think something way bigger happened. I can't remember anything else happening, although I am going to ask if and when we talk. I'll keep you all posted once I get off work and get home. I will talk to my mom. I've seen a lot of people wanting an update, so I'll try to get one to you all soon. Edit 2. Holy shit, LOL. I truly didn't expect this to go viral. I'm getting ready for work and just wow. So last night I unblocked my mom, messaged her, and basically said, I want to talk. I know that our last fight was really messy, but I want to meet up for lunch and talk. And she responded. She said yes, and we're meeting up today. My dad is also coming because I want an apology from him for what he called me. I seriously doubt they know that that's what this meetup is for. I truly can't even process the phone call that happened. I want to get answers as fast as possible because I've seen so many comments saying that this wasn't over a phone. I have a really bad memory and this was 15 years ago, but I remember most of it because that whole situation was very messy. I will definitely be updating you guys after the lunch. I've also seen people saying my parents might not like Disney because they are more liberal. I don't think that's the reason though. I think it would probably be at this point, if they were really conservative, that they didn't like Disney, but it could be political motivation. You could be right. 15 years ago, though, was very different as well. That's true. I'll ask that when we meet up, but I don't see it as a real reason. I've also seen people saying it's very unreasonable to go no contact or very limited contact because of this, which I agree with. I think she was just saying that to scare me, which is still very gross, but we still went and she messaged me back, so I guess we'll just see. My husband also might come with me because I don't know how my parents will react when I ask them my questions. They know we still went, so I'm not too scared, but I can't be sure. I'll update on how the lunch goes soon. Okay, there is a final update after this, but I think taking the hubby is a really good idea because this could get messy super quick. Super quick. Well, here it is, your final update. Around 1 p.m. yesterday, we went out to lunch. My husband didn't come because he had an important meeting at his work. Damn. I wasn't that scared anyway because we were going to a pretty popular restaurant. I don't think that matters. It wasn't like I would be alone with them. We got there and sat down. I started talking to my mom and dad and started asking my questions. It was mostly just, why would you get so mad? And it's my money and I wanted to make my daughter have a fun vacation with her parents before she has a brother. And I was met with them gaslighting me and thinking because they don't love Disney, I can't go. I was on the verge of tears and leaving. So I asked my final question that I really wanted an answer to. This can't be over an effing phone. There has to be something going on to make you blow up like this. They finally told me what really happened. My dad did actually leave his phone. When housekeeping went to clean the room for the next family to arrive, the woman who was cleaning took the phone to Lost and Found. She saw my mom's contact on my dad's smartphone and called her, and we went to pick it back up. But the woman also saw another contact that said baby. Oh shit. My dad was cheating for a good year to a year and a half. She told my mom, and my mom blamed that woman for ruining their marriage by telling her. What? No way. That's why they hated Disney, because it ruined their marriage. I walked out after that. I didn't pay either. I don't think I'm going to talk to them after this because they betrayed my trust and never apologized either for what they've called me a few days ago. I don't know why we never got the phone back. Probably we'll never know. But here is the official ending of this crazy ass story. I knew there was something else going on. I didn't know it was this. That's a twist. But also, what kind of cowardly lion blames Walt Disney over getting exposed that he was cheating? What kind of shit man? It was like, yeah, it's Disney's fault. It's Disney's fault that I forgot my phone, and that is what ended up getting me exposed for cheating. That's laughable, sir. This story should be a ride at Disney. They should just add it on to the It's a Small World After All. Dude, okay. Dad, yes. Cowardly bullshit. Like, screw you. For punishing your family and making Disney off limits for this, like, screw you double. That's the biggest bunch of bullshit I've ever heard in my entire freaking life. But mom to buy into it and be like, yeah, I blame them too. Oh, P, I don't know if you know this, but your parents are batshit crazy. I wouldn't let their policies affect anything in your life because their policies are using backward friggin' logic and avoidance. She blamed the housekeeper. No, this is the best part. They blamed the entire fucking Disney. Just Disney. This family doesn't go to Disney because I cheated, and that's where I got exposed. Okay. All right, Dad. Yeah, he can only follow that up with, I think it was that Little Mermaid movie. That's what convinced me to cheat in the first place. Disney again. We all got demons. Mine got 2 big ears. Oh boy, let's go to Disney and get busted for cheating. This family doesn't go to Disney. This family cheats and blames other people. Now, every time we go to Disney, I'm going to be like, hey, as soon as we get into the room, you better check for phones. See who left their phone behind, because somebody cheated and we got to alert the missus. But she's probably going to blame us. Just be prepared. And I'm a Missourian, so of course I'm like, yeah, he probably won't go to Branson. He won't go to Silver Dollar City either, because he probably got exposed for something there too. And he's like, no, damn.
This family don't go to Silver Dollar City neither. We don't do that.
You just have to dream about that succotash for the rest of your life, which is bonkers good, by the way. If you ever go to Silver Dollar City, hang a right. As soon as you get in, go down to the succotash stand.